Man, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I'm actually gonna do some free weight incline bench press today, and it's gonna honestly, I have no idea what to expect here. Yeah, I've been hitting incline Smith for about 5 or maybe even 6 weeks straight. So yeah, this could be. Well, the thing is, I know I can get this for reps. I just don't know how many. I just had the fucking itch, man. I was kind of like I was saying Monday. I really just want to have free weight barbell bench, so I couldn't wait anymore. So today's the fucking day that we're gonna see. I'm hoping. Well, okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do just 2 heavier sets. So maybe 2 sets of 5 or 6, whatever I can get here, and then drop down to 275 and do 2 sets of around 10 reps, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And then I might just call it there for incline bench press. At the moment, that sounds pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if you can't tell, I've already warmed up. This will be the first set. Dude, it does fucking suck though because I went to make my pre-workout and everything, get it ready. Fucking out, man. I was out, and I I knew I was out. I just forgot to get more. So this is gonna be I mean, if you want to call it a bone dry workout, no pre in there, which I mean, it's kind of not the most ideal way to go back into a free weight bench, but I mean, all things considered, I feel I feel okay. I feel pretty good. And like I said, I just had that itch to hit this, man. So yeah, this might be a one time thing, and then go back to Smith Machine next week. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna put my microphone up here. Fuck it. Ah, gotta get the smelling salts out again. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, not too fucking bad, if I do say so myself. I was considering going for 7, and then I thought quickly. I quickly lost that thought because the 6th one was pretty tough. It was pretty tough. 7 probably would have been a failed rep, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe not though. It was 50-50 really. I think maybe like I said, maybe one more set. I probably won't get 6 again. Although I've said that before, and I've been wrong numerous times. But at least 5, and I'll be happy. Yeah, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's a PR on incline bench. 315 for 6. I think it is, man. Fuck. Yeah, that's got me. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's got me even more hyped. See, I don't really live for PRs anymore. I honestly don't. But even still, at least for me, I don't know, just kind of gives me a good adrenaline rush and makes me fucking feel good, pumped about what I did. And really, anybody should feel like that. Anytime you hit a PR, man, that's fucking good shit. Honestly, I'll probably rest quite a bit here because these are heavier sets. So maybe another 3 or 4 minutes of rest. Do it again, and then when I go down to 275, I'll speed the rest up a little bit. Oh fuck, dude. I don't know what was different about that one. Those salts fucking smacked me in the face. Holy shit. Like I got struck by a fucking lightning bolt. Woo. Ah. Okay. I wanted to go for 6 again. I just don't think it'd have been very smart. Yeah, I don't think it would have been. There was a chance I could have gotten it, but if I'm being honest, there's more of a chance that I wouldn't have. So I already hit 6 on the first set, 5 on that one. That's good enough, man. Sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles. That second set just wouldn't have been worth me going for that 6th rep, even though I really, really wanted it. But yeah, first 2 sets already down, man. Let me go down to 275. Get a little bit more higher rep, couple higher rep sets here. Yeah, that 12 minutes of cardio that I did before all this, it oh shit, hang on, gotta straighten my camera. It it made that pump cover come off pretty fucking quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, my pump covers aren't gonna last very long. Doing this cardio at the beginning of each training session, they're just not. Like I said before, I fucking hate when I have you know, anything with sleeves and it starts sticking to me. I just fucking hate that shit. But yeah, the goal here is, I mean, pretty fucking simple. As many reps as I can for 2 sets each time. And nothing really, scientific going on here. It's your basic beginner stuff. I don't know if I'll go to well, I won't go to complete failure, but I'll stop 1 rep before, and it'll be pretty obvious what that looks like. I'm thinking around 10, like I said earlier. I think around 10, maybe more. Could be more. Kind of like when I just did the first set of 315. I had an inkling, a feeling that 6 was possible for sure, but I felt like it's been so long since I've done free weight incline bench press that it might take a couple sessions to get back into it to get 6. So I was thinking 5, and there's a chance on that first set I could have maybe even done 7. So dude, those are the best fucking days, man. When you come in here, and it's not even that you're underestimating yourself. You're trying to be realistic, and then you fucking smash through. Well, I wouldn't say I smashed through it. I got 1 rep more, but there was a chance that I could have done 2 more of what I was planning to do, which is 5. I could have done 7 maybe. Kind of makes me wish I had a spotter, but yeah, man, those are the best fucking days, dude. It definitely got me pumped up for the rest of this workout. All right, right on the money again. Next set will probably be closer to 8 or 9, if I'm being honest. That's all right though. That is okay. I'll take it for today. First time doing this in over almost 2 months probably. So. Come on. Ah. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna do a drop set with 135. Yeah, I think I am, because this is actually gonna be the only chest movement for today. After this, it's straight shoulders and triceps the rest of the workout. So before we abandon our chest for the rest of the day, I want to get as much blood in there as I can. So yeah, one drop set 135 for I have no idea how many fucking reps, but you know, we'll go to failure. That's all that matters. Oh fuck. All right. Woo. Fuck yeah, that felt fucking great. I feel like my veins were gonna burst through my fucking arms. Well, like I said, that's it for chest. I'm gonna move on, and I don't know. I'm not gonna do the shoulder fly machine today. I've been again. It fucking works and gets the job done. But really, like I've said before, every now and then I like to change things up just for a different stimulus, kind of throw my body off a little bit. So instead of doing the shoulder fly machine, I'll probably just do some seated dumbbell shoulder flies. Ooh yeah, really different, right? I mean, it's enough fucking difference to, kind of shock my body a little bit. It'll set up over there and get after it. I haven't done these fucking seated in forever, so I think 50s will be a good starting point. I don't think they'll be too heavy. Could be wrong. Wouldn't be the fucking first time I was wrong. But like always, if it's too heavy, too light, I'll adjust for the second and third set. But yeah, just gonna do some seated dumbbell flies. Yeah, and after that, I don't know. So let's get these three in. Okay. So I had at least two or three more left, but I'm saving to go to complete failure for the very final set here. So yeah, I didn't want to completely go all out on that first one. So I'll do two more. Second set will look very similar to that one. And the third set, I'll go even to where I'm only doing partials for however many, and then call it after that. All right. So when I'm doing these, really any kind of fly. Well, no, I won't say that. I won't say any kind. But what I'm trying to focus and think about as I'm doing these right now, so I'm sitting here. First of all, I'm trying to slow all my momentum down at the bottom, and then make sure I'm flexing it up. But also on top of that, as I'm coming up, I'm subconsciously thinking, trying to drive the back of my hands toward the ceiling as much as I can. Now it's obviously going to be hard with 50s or even 40s or 30s, that starts to become pretty difficult to turn the back of your hands up because that involves other muscles than just your shoulders. But the main reason I'm doing that is trying to hit the rear delts as well. So it's almost like when you're doing alternating curls, people will come down to the hammer curl position and they'll come up half a hammer curl and then start to turn it and fully supinate at the top of the curl. I'm kind of bringing that over to this. So I come up side delts, and then I'm trying to turn the back of my hands up at the closer I get to the top of the lift. So it's side delts, and then more rear delts the closer I get to the top. And really, I'm just trying to. The main reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to hit as much of the side and rear delt all at once with as minimum amount of sets required. Uh, because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today, so I got to, be a little advantageous with my lifts today. So, but also, I think whenever you do that, it it forces you to lighten the weight, so that way, you're you're forced to lighten the weight, so you can't, you don't have to cheat and swing as much, and then it ensures that you're actually using your fucking shoulders for the shoulder flies, and you're not fucking bouncing or, you know, going down and get that bounce and swing. So now I'm not totally against doing the reps like that, but as long as they're close to the end of your set. I see some people come in here they grab way too much weight, and from like rep 3 or sometimes even the very first rep, they're fucking swinging that shit, man, and it's it's just not the best way to build muscle. It's just not. So yeah. Anyways. See, those last 2 or 3 there were definitely cheat reps, and that's okay in my book as long as they're toward the end of your set. Why the fuck am I breathing so hard already? Not even halfway done, man. Whew. All right, one more. Uh, uh, uh. I'll be honest, it was getting pretty tough on that set to really focus and try to think about turning the back of my hands up. I'm not too happy with those reps, so make up for it. Let's go do it. Let's do a drop set. I'll grab the 30s and try to get a few better reps to finish this. Oh, fuck, man, why was that so difficult? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely burning. Like I felt it pretty good in my shoulders. But man, that was much tougher on that last set and drop set than kind of come out of nowhere. That's what she said. Oh man. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some cable tricep press downs next. I'm gonna keep the triceps exercises pretty easy and simple today. Only 2 exercises, probably 3 sets each. Maybe a drop set on each one. That's about it. Okay. I'm about to grab another 5 again and try to, maybe even a couple, slide them in right here. But I was sitting here thinking the other day. I was actually watching a video on YouTube. I won't say who it was, but and they were doing tricep push downs like this, and they were keeping their arms out in front of them and doing it like this. And I think that's just, I don't think that's the best way to do this exercise. For me, well, you guys can see, I keep my elbows back, basically right against my side, my ribs, and I just come straight down and I push it down into my hips. So I'm coming down like that. And I mean, as you guys can tell, my triceps are pretty dominant on my body. That's one of my better body parts. And I just think that targets your triceps better, man. Uh, and I've actually seen a lot of people doing them out here like this, and I feel like in that position you're not as strong. It's way out in front of you. It's just awkward, and since you're not as strong and it's awkward, unless that's your purpose, you're trying to make it a little harder. But if you're just trying to build muscle and get stronger, you got to look for all the advantages you can get, and having it out there in front of you like this is not optimal. I would advise people not to do it like that. You're not gonna be able to press as much weight. You're not gonna be able to push as much weight, and if you're kind of limiting your muscles and your body of what it can do, you're not gonna grow as much as you can. You know what I mean? So you want to, like I said, you want to look for as many advantages as you can when you're in a lift, within the realm of it being okay. No, I'm not talking about cheating and all that. Good form, obviously, good control, good tempo, all that. But yeah, don't be fucking doing it way out here, man. You want that shit as close as you can to you, so that way you can, get big and strong. Let me grab some fives and try to slide them in right here, and then do a couple more. All right, that's a little better. Still, the reps are a little higher than what I want them to be. I'm definitely feeling it. My triceps really good, so I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to, as I get stronger, to make this harder. Which is either A, slow the reps down even more, which I really don't want to do. There's a certain line I don't like to cross with slowing the reps down too much, because then it starts to affect how much you can lift too much, too dramatically. And if you start to affect how much you can lift too much, especially too often, you're not going to see the gains that you want to see. So, uh, yeah, anyways, let's do one more. All right, guys, I only rested like a minute. I forgot to say, that's also another way to make it harder. I don't like to rest anything under a minute, because then it becomes more cardiovascular based, and you'll start to just burn out and fatigue before your muscles are even ready, just because it comes down to your cardio. But yeah, I rested like a minute. I'm gonna go straight into it. Should make this pretty tough. All right. Now that is what the fuck I was looking for. I only got 12. It only took 3 sets and shortened my rest to get it. But, I'll take it at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna do something for rear delts now. Um, yeah, I don't, again, I don't really know yet. I'm thinking the reverse pec deck is taken at the moment, so I might have to wait a little bit. If I have to wait too long, I'll just do something else, but that's what I'm thinking. Not have worked any better. As soon as I walked over here and was about to ask him how much more he had left on this, he said that he just got done. So, worked out perfect. Well, fuck, what am I doing? I was about to sit here and act like I was doing goddamn chest flies. Reverse pec deck. So, yeah. I mean, there's nothing I really need to explain here. 3 sets. I don't want to go as heavy on this kind of lift. It's already kind of awkward. So, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. 3 sets here. All right. That was 16. A little bit more than what I wanted. So now I got to decide if I want to go up and wait a little bit or not. No, you know what? I'm going to stick to this weight for 2 more sets. And again, I'll go a little faster to make it harder so that way it will feel like I did go up and wait without actually having to do it. And then I get it done a little faster too. Like I said, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today, so yeah, that should work. All right. Woo, that felt fucking awesome, man. One more like that. Hope we sit pretty. Fuck me. Yep, let's do a drop set. It just felt so good. I want to do it again. All right. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. Uh, I'll see what I can do for triceps next. But after that, so I'm thinking I got one more tricep, 3 sets, and I'm gonna do a drop set to really burn out the triceps as a finisher. Then I got one more exercise of shoulders, and I think I'm gonna do my my classic kneeling straight arm shoulder flies, dumbbell flies. About 3 sets, maybe a drop set there, and that'll be it, man. So far, I'm feeling pretty freaking pumped up. So hopefully the pump check at the end, we got some good stuff to look at. But yeah, I'm gonna go figure something out for triceps. All right, I told you this tricep day was gonna be pretty straightforward and simple. I mean, you should be able to tell by now. I'm just gonna do some rope press downs. What weight do I want? We'll try it on 8. So for these, I don't like to. This is one of the exercises that I don't worry about the weight as much. I mean, I really don't worry about the weight in general at all, unless it's a barbell bench press or a barbell squat. Other than that, I'm more or less focused on hypertrophy. But for this, even more, like I said, even more that I'm focused on hypertrophy, because I mean, it already creates instability, basically in your wrists and just in general the lift. You know, it's all unstable. And when something's unstable like that, don't be a fucking idiot and try to go as heavy as you can to impress the fucking girl across the gym or something. Don't do that shit. When you guys seen earlier when I was doing it with the V bar, you know, I had it maxed out and an extra 30 pounds of weight. But for this, focus on good tempo, squeezing really hard, and just burning the triceps, man. uh, I'm not real proud of that last rep. I like to save that kind of shit for the very final set. Anyways, I mean, I guess it's all right. But yeah, no, 2 more. It's safe to say I'm starting to hit a little bit of a wall at the moment. Well, I hate doing this, but you know, this is all about good sets and reps here at this portion of the lift. So take a couple off there. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I know that doesn't seem like much of a difference, but when you're working triceps or biceps, something that's a little bit smaller of a muscle group, uh, something as little as just a couple of those little plates like that can definitely be the difference in getting 10 reps with the last 4 being a little and getting 10 and the first 9 being really good, and maybe the last rep or 2 being a little I'm more okay with that. So yeah, I'll leave it on 8 and we'll see what happens. All right, let's do this drop set. I'll just bring it up a couple. Try it on 6. I was gonna bring it up to 5. I think 5 would have been just. I know it's a drop set, but I still think it would have been just a little too light. I still want it to be somewhat challenging and get between. Honestly, with a drop set, I'm fine with anywhere as low as 10, and then all the way up to 20, maybe even 25 reps. Drop sets, the amount of reps you get on a drop set aren't as important. It's more or less that you're just trying to get more blood into that muscle, into that area. So as long as you accomplish that goal, whether it's 10 reps on the drop set or whether it's 25, as long as you go to basically failure, I think you got the job done at that point. So shit. This is also another way to extend your sets. Rest for 5 or 10 seconds with the weight, the weight down, and then do as many more as you can. Okay. that that was good. That was good. All right. Let's move on to some kneeling dumbbell shoulder flies. So I'm gonna start with the 25s here, and again, for anyone who hasn't really seen these, basically, hang on, let me bring this down a little bit. Well, that's better, I guess. But anyway, basically, you basically want to sit on your heels as a kind of a reference to know if you're cheating or not. Because this is all, I do this to really make sure I do not cheat at all, except for maybe the last couple reps. I will, maybe do that. But again, to limit the cheating, basically eliminate it. And then also, in doing that, you ensure that you're using, you know, the highest percentage of shoulder activation as you can get. So what I mean when I say use this as a reference, so you're sitting on your heels, and anytime your butt comes off your heels, you know you're cheating. So keep that contact the whole time, and then you kind of subconsciously know that you're not cheating. You don't have to worry about that as much. And you can just worry about flexing your shoulders and you know burning the fuck out of your shoulders. Like I said, I got the 25s. That might be a little light. That's still I'll go up to the 30s. All right, I'm just gonna stop there. I probably honestly could have done 5, maybe even more than that, more reps. Well, I thought this being at the very end, and really keeping my form strict and straight arms, that it'd be a little harder than this. But I did 30, and I could have done more. So honestly, I think I'm gonna go up to the 35s if they got some back here, and do 2 more sets like that, and then I'll do a drop set down to like maybe the 20s, whatever feels good at that point, and then yeah, we'll be done, man. Get a pump check. Oh boy. That's tougher. These cheap ones. Alright. That was much better rep range. I think I did like, it's anywhere from 12 to 14, strict. My butt touching my heels the whole time. And then I got an additional 3 or 4 cheat reps. Yeah. So we'll do that again and do the drop set. All right. All right. Get this fucking drop set done. We'll be golden today, man. Fucking golden. All right. I could have maybe gotten 1, maybe 2 more clean reps, but honestly, I just wanted to stop there. Stop kind of at a good point, because after maybe 1 more, it would have been all cheat reps. And again, I always say that's fine toward the end of a set, but today it just felt good to kind of stop right before we start to get to the cheat rep range. So yeah, put all this shit back and we'll get a fucking pump check. All right, man. Those last 3 sets and the drop set of those kneeling shoulder flies fucking did it, man. I'm pretty toast at this point. But yeah, overall, pretty good workout, man. Honestly, sometimes the days where I don't have, the only big lift, quote unquote, that I had was the incline bench press, and I only did 2 heavy sets. The other 2 sets were, fairly easy. So everything else after that was, a lot of isolation movements, and those are my favorite days. Sometimes it's a little easier. You get great hypertrophy, great blood, a lot of blood in the muscles. But yeah, so you know what? Let's not prolong this too much. Let's get right into the pump check. Not too fucking bad. I will say, I felt a little bloated today. I don't know why, but I do. All right. What's the first pose? We'll do a few back and bicep ones. Why not? All right. Set aside. Put a side tricep. Again, I need to work on this more. Let's do a side chest. What else is there? Hmm. And with this one. This one looks good for the shoulders. I will admit, guys, this one right here is starting to become one of my favorite poses. All right. I think we got everything we need there. I don't know, dude. I need to start getting more poses, man. What else is there? Fucking, I don't even remember what Arnold called this one. Yeah. I'm pretty, I'm pretty burnt out at this point. It's starting to hurt to even flex there. My shoulders are on fucking fire. So, good fucking workout, man. Good day. Actually, I got under some time. I gotta get out of here. So, yeah, tomorrow be another back day. This is the week where I get my extra back day in. So, pretty fucking pumped. And I love hitting that day because a lot of my favorite poses have started to be, with the lats and the biceps. Side chest used to be my favorite. It's still definitely up there, but the back and bicep ones are starting to catch up. But yeah, so be back here tomorrow.